Now wrestling 220 pounds in the navy blue and white and silver from New Brunswick High School, Keshon Davila. Keshon's a junior, 1960 season, 69-23 in his career. He placed second in this tournament last year, 7th in 2017. He's a district runner-up and a 5th place Division 5 finisher. His opponent in the silver and ring of South Plainfield High School, senior DelVecchio. Zach is 21-1 of the year, 138-7 in his career. He's a 3-time GMC champion at this weight, a 3-time district champion, a 2-time region champion, and has placed 4th and 7th in the state of New Jersey. Zach DelVecchio.
Well, it's Zach DelVecchio on the mat at 19-1, and he's taking on Keshon Davila of New Brunswick, 19-6 junior. We talked about Niemeyer with 104 wins. Mike, how about Zach DelVecchio with 138 career wins?
And he missed the whole last part of the season last year.
He's looking to be a 4-time county champion.
You're right.
I don't know if referees are allowed to have favorites, but I really like the tenacity of DelVecchio.
I know.
I love watching him wrestle.
I mean, I was impressed freshman year how he would beat seniors. And he had a perfect style. He would just let them work real hard. They would get tired, and then he would just be right there.
Well, he gets on the mat. He just goes into beast mode.
Yep.
And something's in the blood in the DelVecchio family.
Well, what can you tell him?
Talented kids.
Just,
we're going to see his younger brother at 112 coming up.
Yep.
His brother Scott, an accomplished wrestler for South Plainfield and Rutgers University.
6th place in the nation, All-American last year. What a great career he had.
Doing something right in that family.
That's it, man.
And they're sponsoring this weight class, New Image Landscaping, where image is everything. Please visit newimagelandscaping.com. I'm sorry, newimagelandscapingnj.com. New Image is owned by Scott DelVecchio, father to Zach, returning 3-time GMC champion, and Jacob, who we'll see later on at 113.
This was the finals last year, too. You know, once again, New Brunswick program has come a great way. This kid is 2-time finalist for New Brunswick. You know, the coaches at New Brunswick, you know, got their hand, you know, cut out for them over there, and similar to Perth Amboy, and you know, the success in the inner city school of wrestling could be immense. You know, just giving the kids an opportunity to excel. And here, this kid's in the county finals 2 years in a row.
And, you know, in New Brunswick, they got nice numbers. You know,
yeah,
they got
numbers.
Kids coming out in middle school. They got the girls coming out.
So I mean,
full practice room.
That's it, and that's all you do.
Classes.
And every kid is competitive. You know, granted, they may not have been wrestling for 55 years, but they're all tough. They're competitive. They fight hard. And you know, when you look in the team score mix, they're in the mid. Where's New Brunswick over there?
They're in the mix.
They're in the mix. That's all you can ask for. You know, they're in the mix.
Fifth
In the top,
place.
yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, New Brunswick's in 5th place. You know, and that hasn't happened too often.
When can you say
When
New,
can you say
New
that?
Brunswick was in 5th and East Brunswick in 15th?
Yeah, I know. So, you know, I mean, they had, you know, representation throughout the tournament. They had 2 girls champions, you know. Well, here's goes Scott. Zach, rather. He's getting nice
I
and...
wish we had a list of the girl champions so we could give them a plug.
I know. Well, they had it yesterday, but...
They did honor and acknowledge all the girl champions before the tournament started.
Maybe during the next break
Friday
I can run over there and get a list. And during the next break I'll run over there. All right. You know, DelVecchio, once again, you know, he was robbed last year towards the end of the year, at the end of the course, mono. And he was on to a great year. I think he was ranked top 3 in the state, and then he got mono right after... before the districts, and he missed all the state qualifying matches there. His most influential person was Kevin McCann, former coach, and now the AD. All right, his best career win, he said, was over Robert Melise in the state semifinals. He has a 3.2 GPA, and let me tell you, what a football player, running back. You know, his looks may be deceptive on a mat, but even on a football field, deceptive speed. So he hasn't decided whether he wants to play football or wrestle in college.
By looking at him, he could do both.
And I think so. It depends what school he wants to go to. You know, school for everybody. I just don't know what he wants to do. You know, Keshon Davila, most influential person is his mom. He was an 8th grade state finalist.
And he's got him stuck.
And he just got pinned. All right, but he has a 3.3 GPA, and he'll be back again next year.
220 pounds, the winner by fall, time 2 minutes 43 seconds.
Other place winners at 220. Joseph Picaro of Sayreville, Tommy Ramone of St. Joe's Metuchen, Stefan Ruiz of Carteret, and Nick Kosminski of Spotswood.